we are doing the Bean Boozled challenge today. So here are the flavors. Stinky socks or tutti frutti, long clippings or lime, rotten eggs or buttered popcorn, toothpaste and berry blue. Those two aren't bad. The toothpaste tastes like mint.
Okay, so there's two of the same color, but different flavors.
Two
a
different
good flavor
flavors.
and a bad flavor.
Barf and peach. I'm not looking forward to those two. Canned dog food and chocolate pudding. I don't like those. Booger.
You don't like chocolate pudding?
No. And juicy pear. Multi cheese and caramel corn. Both of those sound bad to me. Baby wipes and coconut. Skunk spray and licorice. Skunk spray is so bad.
Baby wipes or coconut.
Ugh.
Coconut.
I've had baby wipes. Those aren't bad.
Tastes like perfume.
Where's your baby wipes? I'm guessing it's buttered popcorn.
It's got to be buttered popcorn.
If you're holding it for that long.
Really?
I don't know. What is that?
That's not fair though. You like licorice. I don't like black licorice. What is it? Black licorice or what?
Skunk.
Please be skunk. Please be skunk. Oh, I can already smell it. Oh, I
You
can
gotta
already.
chew it. Go.
Bird pellet.
It makes me really like. I can't swallow.
It's so bad.
I can't swallow that.
This week, spring break, we spent the majority of our time at the bus. We didn't do the things we used to do when we were back in high school or college.
Yeah, I don't have a tan at all.
No, being here in Florida, I mean, spring break was definitely a,
Oh my gosh, Clearwater Beach. I wouldn't even go there now. Does that make me old?
Instead of partying, I was able to get the electrical done in the bus this week, which is a huge weight off my shoulders.
You were dreading that.
I was dreading that. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
See?
Yeah.
Your fear. It was the fear that got in your head.
Of course.
And you talked yourself into it. Yeah. You do that.
But
that's good that you conquered it. Woo-hoo.
yes. Glad to have that done. Okay, so I've finished wiring up the last light on one side of the bus. Now we're going to see if it works. Let's see if I can follow directions on the internet. Please work. Please work. These things have been a pain in the butt. Yes. I went ahead and put those USB outlets in.
Yeah, Bryce asked about those specifically.
Oh, did he?
I'm like, I don't even know what those are. I didn't even know those existed. He's like, do I get USB and how many outlets by my bed?
Wow.
I know. He's way ahead of us. I'm like, whatever.
So we got that in, and then you ordered some flooring. Well, we finally decided on some flooring.
Yeah, we were looking at gray initially, like a darker gray, or was it lighter gray for the walls? I think it was a darker gray for the floor.
Yeah.
And the type of flooring that we have, it's vinyl, which it's super flexible, and it's just, I don't know, it's durable, and it's cheap, and they didn't have the color that we wanted, though. It was like a brown and gray mix, so we ordered it, which was, we thought, going to take forever.
Yeah.
And luckily it came in early, because I was about to ream them out, because I thought it was going to be later.
You got a little impatient.
I know. I called, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? I got an email, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, it's here. I'm like, foot and mouth. But we've got it in, and it was easy. It was easy to put in.
It was, yeah, it was, it's just the tongue and groove stuff, I'm sure. A lot of people have done the same thing. I've never put any type of wood flooring down or planks, but it's just locks in, and you can score it with a razor knife and make your cuts, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got that done. Today we went and
How many trips to Lowe's today?
Oh my gosh.
My thing is, well, go ahead.
No, I'm just we could not decide on. We've had this going back and forth.
Yeah. Last week and the week before, we were a little bit off as far as making decisions and collaborating. It was just a little rough. I think you were a little overwhelmed. I had photography and I was overwhelmed. And so we were just clashing. But I think we finally got back together, got back on track.
Yeah.
And so today with the wood on the walls, we were good though. We didn't freak out or anything. We
went to Lowe's and we bought $250 worth of shiplap that was painted like that rustic gray, and
I knew it wasn't going to look good.
No, she said
but
that
I
from the
trusted.
beginning.
I'm like, you know what? Let's try it. And instead of buying one plank and bringing it in and looking at how it would look, we bought everything thinking that it would work. And I'm like, I don't like it. And you're like, yeah, you do. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
It's awful. So we took it back. You were good.
And you know what we put on the walls? What did we put on the walls?
Wainscoting, or however you say that.
Yeah.
And I like it. I mean, it looks good.
What did I want to put on the walls initially?
I don't think I didn't say I didn't. I just wanted bigger. I wanted like wood planks that went across this way. So I had my mind set on that. But I like the wing. I like it. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
I thought it would look kind of cheap, but it really doesn't. Plus, you put the trim down, and that looks really good.
Well, the trim on some of it, partially, anyways. So yeah, it looks good. It's clean.
It's way less expensive than that shiplap stuff. So that's it's a huge plus.
Yes. And we wanted it to be open. I mean, obviously with a small space, we did get the darker floors, but we didn't want the walls to close it in with darker colors. So we wanted to keep it light, obviously. Mm-hmm. And I think it looks good. So
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Look,
she already look. I don't know if you can. She's already got her chair.
This chair has been around with us, but we've never been able to use it. I haven't used it yet.
We have two of them.
And I almost sold them in the garage sale, and then I almost sold them to a picker in Lakeland. And thank God he was like, "No, we don't need them right now. We're full in inventory because we're using these suckers in the bus."
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm bringing them. They're awesome. So I'm really excited. But I'm just excited overall. I think seeing all this progress, I'm like really giddy. It's like so cool. We were driving back from Lowe's and I'm like, "Ew!" And you're like, "What the?" And I'm like, I just had this like rush of, wow, this is happening. Have you gotten those yet? Like sporadically? Are you too
I haven't
busy with like cutting and measuring?
It's like one thing. Maybe you know what I probably need to do is take a step back and kind of admire and enjoy.
You do. You need to realize what you've accomplished so far.
I don't feel like I've done that yet. I mean,
because you're just like
one thing.
You hyper focus on stuff.
Yeah. And
so I think you lose that sense of accomplishment. And you've got a lot done.
Yeah.
Like you've done a lot. You know what else we're gonna be able to tell? Not just the progression on the bus. The progression and growth of your beard.
Yes.